What's popping, you are? It's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's good? What's popping, yo? Shout out to all my people that are tuned. Welcome to your go channel. What's goody, babies? What's good, you are? So, on to these episode, Mama and Papa, we are going to be talking all about when someone that is very close to you happens to use you as an emotional punching bag. Yup. Yup, that's what I said. When someone that is very close to you, babies, happen to as you notice often, use you you're an emotional punching bag. So baby girls, fellas, I really want to rap with you today, give you some real 100 advice and we go to situations like that. So let's go ahead, we gonna hop right on into it. Let's get it. Thank you again for tuning back into your go channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin'? You are? What's goody? What's goody, babies? What's up? What's good? Yeah. So, baby girls, fellas, like I said, on to these episodes, we're going to be rapping about a well 100 topic today. I'm talking to my baby girls, fellas, all about when someone happens to be very close to you, mama and papa, and you notice very often that this motherfucker love to use you as an emotional punching bag. Yeah. Emotional punching bag. Now, for some of y'all could be thinking well, what the fuck is an emotional punching bag? And then for some, babies, you may already be aware of this term, but essentially, it's exactly what the hell I just said. Somebody that is constantly projecting, taking the emotions out on you in a negative way, my loves, and they'll just, you ain't saying spewing all of that energy onto you. So your ass is a damn emotional punching bag. You ain't saying they're spewing everything out onto you, a person that's in the gym, working out, boxing with a damn punching bag. You know what I'm saying? So of course, babies, it's a metaphor, to a metaphoric example, to really just describe what this person is doing. They're letting out the frustrations out on you, mama and papa. Now, let me tell you, this could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? It really don't matter. Girl, fellas, it could be babies where this is family members that do shit like this to you all the time, and you're noticing that it's family members all the time that, likes to spew their bullshit out onto you. It could be motherfucking friends, you know what I'm saying? Your home girls, your homeboys or whatever that spews their bullshit out on you emotionally. Or, as we already know, it can damn sure apply to when you are on some sort of relationship or situationship or entanglement or dating, whatever. Whatever type of companionship that you got with that dude or that girl, it can damn sure, mama and papa, pretty much apply to that case as well. But the whole point, of the common denominator of everything, no matter if it's family, friends, companionship, whatever, is that these people tend to often, again, babies, treat you, my loves, like a motherfucking emotional punching bag. And I'ma tell you, that's not what's up, my nigga. So let's first talk about family. Let's break this shit down when it comes to family, because I'ma keep it a beer with you. All categories, you know what I'm saying, is really bug. You know, family, friends, companionships, whatever, babies. But family, let me tell you, mama, papa, if you are not really in tune with Allah, God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the divine, the Most High, whatever name, baby, that you want to call God, by me, my loves, because God got multiple names, she ain't shame. But I would keep it a beer with you. If you're not really in tune with the Lord of the universe, you won't even really realize, especially when it comes to family, that people in your family, girl, fellas, can motherfucking treat you like this. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say, my loves, that you really gotta be on tune is because, you know, like you already know, if you tune into my channel, I always say, Lord God, the universe, he gonna speak to you what? Through your intuition. What's the next one, babies? If you always tune in on, he gonna speak to you through signs. What's the next one, my loves? If you tune in, he gonna speak to you through synchronicities, which is the series of events to get your attention to something bigger that's going on that he wants you to know. What's the next one, my loves? That I always say, he going to give you good feelings, my girl, my soul, letting you know what the fuck is good. Ain't Shane? You already know, big dogs. If you tune into my channel, I say this all the time because this is a fact of life, mama, papa, that you got to stand on, that you got to live by, babies, that you gotta really motherfucking internalize at the end of the day. I don't just see the shit, you know, just to say it for no motherfucking reason. When I give facts of life on my channel, these are things that you consistently, baby girls, fellas, want to make sure that you are implementing in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like a foundation to who you are, babies. So again, along with the universe, he's gonna guide you, and he's going to show you different things, about different things to you about that family member, my girl, my dog. But here's the thing, babies. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? If you not on tune, baby, if you are not on tune, sweethearts, you're not going to pay attention or even pick up on when he's guiding you through your intuition. If you're not in tune with the Lord of the universe, like, well, you gonna miss the sign or the synchronicity, or you ain't saying, or you going to see it and not even really like want to believe what you're seeing. And if you're not in tune, my loves, with the Most High, you're not really going to pay attention to your God feelings, or you're not going to pick up on the God feeling that the Lord God gives you. So why do I say all that? Why do I say all that, my loves? What did I just see? Like a few moments ago. He's going to guide you when your family member is taking advantage of you. He's going to start showing you these patterns. You know what I'm saying? And how they think that is fucking acceptable to do the shit. But the thing is, my loves, you have to be in tune with the Lord God, because if you're not really in tune, again, you're not really going to take what you're seeing, what you're witnessing, what you're experiencing for well. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about family first, because they tend to do this when you have toxic ass family members that don't fucking respect you, because for well, they are suffering from their own inner childhood or adulthood traumas, or both, that they have not truly healed from, babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all stimulates from inner childhood trauma wounds, inner adulthood trauma wounds, or both, or detrimental character flaws that they have not outgrown, held, elevated from by the grace of the Lord God, and therefore because they have not done that, this is what they project onto other people. And one of those motherfucking people, babies, on some shit, that can be you. And see, like we said, I think it's safe to say that's the problem. You know? Like, I'm just too shit, like, what you want me to say? That's the problem. Like, what's the world? That is the problem. Because, see, whether if this is coming from, like, a conscious level or a subconscious level from that family member, my loves, some people in your family, you ain't saying, just, kind of put this out here, as like an example. Some people could really be suffering from like severe emotional damage within themselves. So they have not mastered or, have not really grown to understanding that lashing out on motherfuckers and shit like that is not what's up. Like, it's a form of emotional immaturity. You know what I'm saying? And I actually did a topic in the past talking about like, emotional immaturity, what it does and things like that. But, some people in your family, babies, they may have not mastered that part of themselves. So where they really worked on, by the grace of the Lord God, that emotional stability. So again, they could be suffering from different emotional traumas that they have experienced in their life. They could have been going through things in their childhood, again, or the adulthood, or it could just be detrimental character flaws, again, that they have not held or outgrown that still affects their life. Now, when you're talking about these family members going through these things, my loves, it could be anything. It does not have to be the same thing for everybody. Where it could be somebody that, in your family, let's say that they suffer from like real severe abandonment issues. Maybe they dealt with that shit, and they pass or whatever like that as a child. And then maybe they grew up and people always kind of like abandon them. So they have this defense mechanism where they don't really like to let people get too close to them, and the people that they do allow to get close to them, they don't value them, they don't appreciate them, because psychologically they feel like that person's going to sneak them in some type of motherfucking way, and they feel this way because they still have a childhood abandonment trauma wound that they motherfucker held by the grace of the Lord God. So subconsciously or maybe consciously, just depending on the person, they could project that bullshit out onto you by the way that they treat you as a family member. That's just an example. You could have a family member where shit, maybe they motherfucking narcissists grew up with everything, right? So they was the motherfucking golden child. They never got in trouble. Like, nobody never told them that they was wrong. Everybody, like, just spoiled them, whatever like that. To the point where that dude that got in your family, my loves, they wear shit, rose petal glasses like everybody's supposed to kiss their motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if somebody don't do that, they got a whole beef with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's say that you don't jump when they want you to jump. Then they lash the fuck out on you. Start treating you any old kind of way. Use you as a motherfucking emotional punching bag. And it's a consistent pattern. So it can be different things. That's why I put that out there, that it can stimulate from childhood, adulthood, or just detrimental character flaws that this person has within they motherfucking self that they refuse to heal, outgrow by the grace of the Lord God, elevate from. And because they refuse to do that, my loves, they project it onto you. And again, let me put it out here. They may consciously be aware that they move like this, or they may not. But this is something that is very big when it comes to toxic ass fucking family members. Now, of course, not every family member do this. I ain't saying that. You know, like, that's not what I'm saying, mama and papa. But we're really specifically talking about on today's episode today, where you have toxic family members that fit this category. You know what I'm saying? Where they do move like this. And typically, when you find family members that consciously is aware of it, but they like to try to act like that, they not really aware of it. So, you know, they actually know the fuck they doing when they usually was like a motherfucking emotional punching bag. Them typically are narcissists. Yeah, like, I'ma keep it a real with you, sweethearts. Like, those typically are narcissistic ass motherfucking family members. When they consciously are aware that they take you for granted as a family member, they take you for granted as somebody that, you know, let's say you really love that family member, you really got their back, you know what I'm saying? You always forgiving to them, you always hold down, shit like that. They take all that shit for granted. Hey, shine like they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care. You know? They sit up here and don't like to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you try to pull their cord on it, or they deflect, they act like they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you're imagining this, and you're high, baby girls, fellas. You already know. Like, come on now. Like, what are we really talking about? Like, you already know, mama and papa, what I'm seeing is true. Them type of people that consciously is aware of that shit, those are people that are very narcissistic. When they consciously are aware of that, but they'll act like they not really aware of that. Then, you have people that, like I said, they're not consciously aware that they're using you as like an emotional punching bag, but it's subconscious. But you gotta be really careful with those family members as well. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because sometimes with those kind of family members, they're still narcissists as well. Oh yeah. I'ma tell you, don't get it fucked up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, them be narcissists as well. But the difference is what I like to call, they're like indirect narcissists. So they may not be, you know, consciously aware that they being narcissistic. But again, like we already talked about, babies, if they got things that is not really held within them, that they have not, you know, just matured from and outgrown and elevated and changed by the grace of a Lord God, they will project it onto you through being, you know, you being that emotional punching bag. So it's still a form of narcissism, regardless if they're consciously saying, I'm going to be narcissistic to this person. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're still as a man, as a girl, babies, follow me here. Keep following my mind when I'm talking to you. If they still are making that decision not to change, not to grow, not to elevate over time from those ways about themselves, then they still are a form of a narcissist if they're treating you like that. You know, babies? You know, and for those that, you know, they're not, I'm not going to say they're not narcissists, because either way, when I look at emotional punching bags, it's a form of narcissism. But you do have some family members that really, they don't intentionally mean to do that, but they do it often. They do girl, like baby girls, fellas, like my girl, my dude, they do the shit often. And maybe they may not intentionally want to like project it onto you, but they do it so much because they are refusing again, like we already done talked about, they're refusing to heal, you know, those whatever's going on with them, trauma wounds, you know, adulthood traumas, childhood traumas, detrimental character flaws, whatever. They're refusing to do the motherfucking work, my nigga. And because, babies, they are refusing to do that, my loves, they're using you as their emotional punching bag. And Again, like how many times we gotta see it, but we're going to say it again. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all, my loves. And this is something that I really want my babies to really understand. Just because they are your family, you know, like, and I'm not trying to like tell you against your family and shit like that. I'm not trying to get you on like some toxic ass time with your family. It's not that at all, babies. But what I am trying to do is make you very aware of what a little good the universe is showing you, and this is your situation. Just because they are your family members, that don't give them the motherfucking right to treat you like a piece of shit, my nigga. That don't give them the right to do that, you know? And if you know that a Lord God keeps showing you a consistent pattern, and he keeps just revealing to you that this family member do this to you, and let's say, my loves, that you've had conversations with them. You've expressed how you feel multiple times. You have tried to like be very patient. Sure, you've tried different things over a course of period of time to heal it, but these family members just don't care, and they keep treating you like this. You have to make the right decision by the grace of the Lord God on either putting that motherfucking boundary up with that family member when you're not like as super close, or with some just depending. And of course this does not, you know, apply for everybody's situation, but for some you may have to like completely cut them off out of your life. But of course that really depends on the severity of the situation. What I will really suggest, babies, is that you do what the Lord God guide you to do. You know, like you do that, and that's why I put that out there earlier, babies. This is why I mentioned this to you, that you have to be really in tune when a Lord God is guiding you, my loves. And my loves, like, I'm not just saying that shit, you know, like to sound like a motherfucking broken record. Like, oh, baby, you know, like that's some cliche shit, you know, like hell motherfucking, that's some OG shit. You gotta understand, like, your father, which is the Lord God, he's going to guide you, but shit, it's on you, big dog, guy. You gonna take the guidance. You know what I'm saying? So battle with yourself at the end of the day. Because when you battle with yourself, you all body on a Lord God the universe, and a Lord God the universe lives within you, mama and papa. So anytime you battle on yourself, baby, you also battle on the Most High. He created you. Whenever you are listening to that guidance, you know what I'm saying? You rocking with what the Lord God is showing you. Then you're also betting on yourself. Because again, he lives within you. So trust the different things that he's revealing to you and regards to the situation. And you make that necessary move on when it comes to that family member. And it's no different when you're talking about like friends and companions. You know what I'm saying? So with friends, you know, like if you talking about like the homegirls, the homeboys, whatever like that tend to do this, where they are using you, babies, as a motherfucking emotional punching bag. They doing the same shit as the family member. They are abusing the fact that y'all got that motherfucking connection as homeboys or whatever like that, homegirls, your mans, your gal. You know, like they're abusing the fact that you have that solid foundation. Well, if you want to call it a solid foundation, friendship or whatever like that, and they're lashing the fuck out on you. When it comes to companions, same motherfucking thing. They are abusing, babies. The fact that you and that dude, you and that gal, you got a connection, that is a relationship. So whether if it's, you know, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your entanglement, the person that you're seriously dating, you know, the person that you're seriously entangled with or talking to, whatever, you know, whatever kind of connection that you got with this, like, companion, they are abusing that. And they're using you and that kind of way to, you know, be that emotional punching bag. Either way, my loves, no matter what category, like whatever category that the person is, that you know in your life, as using you in that kind of way, my loves, is pretty much safe to say that this motherfucker uses you in this type of way, and it is a lack of respect, babies, that they have for you. That they have for you. And the thing is that if you really don't, really stand your ground with this shit. And what I mean, by standing your ground, by the grace of the Lord God, really do something when it comes to having that person close to you, like what I was saying about the whole family member thing and shit like that, babies. You can start to really feel like that you don't have a voice. You could really, baby girls, fellas, really start to really feel like within yourself that you don't have a real voice, So what do I mean by that? What do I mean? What the fuck do I mean by you don't have a voice? So, like I said, with people that uses you kind of as that emotional punching bag, they lashing the hell out on you, right? They're spewing all the energy, all the toxicity, all the nasty emotions out on you because of different things within themselves. So think about it like this, mama, papa. Think about people that have done this to you time and time and time again. You done start to motherfucking feel that you gotta walk on eggshells with that person, because you may feel like that family member, that friend, that companion, that your what, they are going to blow the fuck up at any given time. You could feel like that they're going to become bad motherfucking combative if you say or do the wrong thing in their eyesight. You may feel like that, they're gonna lash out on you, and it's gonna be this big old blow up about something that in all actuality is very small. It's not even something that you should really be going at it with. You know what I'm saying? Just that constant fist fighting each other in the sense of metaphorically speaking, that the situation that you're in with that person, it gets so intense that you're just butting heads, two fists going at it. So the more you do that, my loves, the more that you're in that kind of situation where you are constantly going at it with that person, and it's like I said, a regular pattern, as a dude, as a girl, whether if you consciously or subconsciously may not realize it or whatever, you're going to start feeling that you really don't have a voice and your connection as family members, friends, companions. You're going to start feeling shit. If I say something to this nigga, if I say something to this girl or whatever that, they gonna wild out. Or they gonna feel like this, or they gonna feel like that, or they gonna get into their feelings about this, or get into their feelings about that. And the truth of the matter is no relationship, babies, is perfect. So whether if it's a family member, friend, or companion, no relationship is going to be perfect. However, real big on the however, my girl, my dude, it should never be a case where you can't even really express yourself because of this motherfucker's emotional immaturity. He ain't shine shit, I'm just keeping it real with you. It should never be that case. You should still, as a dude, as a girl, babies, always feel like that when you have that real tight, connection, relationship with your family member, homegirl, homeboy, your companion, that you could rap with them about whatever it is that you need to talk about with them or discuss with them or express to them without their asses acting like a motherfucking damn child at the end of the day. And see, the more that this type of dynamic goes on, my loves, this is how you really can develop, like I was mentioning earlier, when it came to family members, and it still applies for every category. This is how you can develop that narcissistic dynamic versus the codependent. And I'ma break that down. Let's break that down, mama, papa. Let me break it down for you, so you can know what the hell I mean when I see that. Let me put that shit out there so you can know what your girl is talking about when I see that. So again, that person that is consistently using you as that motherfucking punching bag, you know, to lash the hell out on when it comes to like the emotions, because they have no motherfucking emotional discipline. It can start to really become when you are somebody that accepts them. You know? And what I mean by accepting, like, you keep allowing this motherfucker to get away with that. You keep allowing them to treat you on this kind of way. You never actually, as a dude, as a girl, following the guidance of what a Lord God of the universe gives you about like cutting that person off or putting up a serious boundary. So if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not doing what you know, my loves, what a Lord God of the universe is guiding you to do in that moment, when it comes to that family member, friend, or companion, I'm sorry. Then you're tolerating God at the end of the day, babies. And there's no judgment, my loves. Like, you already know the rule to the game on my channel. Like, we ain't judging over here. We don't judge, because nobody's perfect. But I'm letting you babies know that, so that you can really understand the situation. You are tolerating God if you don't do nothing about what the Lord of the universe is showing you. So the more that you do that, oh, trust the motherfucking me. That dynamic will be the narcissist versus the codependent. You will be the person that's the codependent. You ain't trying like you will be the one that's the codependent. And baby girls, fellas, you may be thinking like, hell no. Like, some fellas, you may be thinking like, nah, shit, sister, I ain't no motherfucking codependent. Or baby girls, you could be thinking like, girl, I ain't no codependent, you wildin' with that. No, I'm telling the motherfucking truth. Yeah, Shine. And let me tell you, the reason you will be considered, babies, as the codependent is because you are codependent on that person's energy, my nigga. Yeah. You are codependent on the energy. Because you, at the end of the day, mama, papa, you're not going to be your authentic self. Because if you began to start to develop that feeling of walking on eggshells, so, you know, you feeling like essentially, like we already talked about, babies, you don't really have a voice. So you're not really expressing yourself as you really want to, or even when you do, you get this reaction of like what we've been talking about today. So instead of you, again, like we've been going in circles a little bit, you ain't saying? Instead of you following the guidance and really asserting yourself and making that move on how you need to handle that person, you know what I'm saying? Following the guidance of what the Lord God is showing you, or what you need to do when it comes to that person being like a narcissist to you, you start to become the codependent, babies, because you accept that person for being that way towards you. Because in some kind of way, you are codependent on that person's energy. You are more concerned with the relationship, the connection, the whatever it is that you have with that family member, friend, or companion. You're more concerned with that than actually looking at the facts of the situation, babies, of what the Lord of the universe assured you that you need to actually switch that shit up at the end of the day. So that's how it like really start to become that narcissist versus the codependent type of dynamic. Because you got one person, whether of that family member is like a full-blown narcissist, or, you know, that friend is a full-blown narcissist, or that companion, is a full-blown narcissist, or it could be where the family member, friend, or companion, they may not be a full-blown narcissist, but they may have narcissistic ass tendencies. Because again, what do we keep talking about, babies? We keep talking about that these motherfuckers, when it comes to like emotional punching bags, That's a form of narcissism. You know what I'm saying? So that you're dealing with either full-blown narcissist or just a person that has narcissistic personality traits because, again, of different things that they don't heal within themselves. They don't motherfucking work on within themselves. And then it's you, where you're accepting that that's the truth, and you don't really care about doing what's best for you, mama and papa. So at the end of the day, big to what? And I'm sorry, this is straight facts. Like, I'm just speaking what's well, my nigga. At the end of the day, you all codependent on that person's energy in some type of way, shape, or form. Because you're not doing what's best for you, babies. And that's the point where it's like, a lot of the universe is trying to show you, mama and papa, that that's not what the fuck is up. You know, like, if you the type of person where you're tired of dealing with shit like that, you're tired of dealing with that family member, friend, companion treating you like this, then you gotta be the one to make the change. Because if they sitting around, you know, like, being really, like, narcissistic or just, you know, having those characteristics of a narcissist where they continue to use you as an emotional punching bag, regardless if it's on a conscious or subconscious level of them knowing, who cares? Either way, it's affecting you, babies. And that's the point where you have to ask yourself, mama, papa, what is it that you want to do for your own life? So I hope this helps, babies. I hope this helps, my loves. I want you to really understand that this is something that a lot of people deal with, and consciously they may not even know that they're in a type of connection when it comes to, like, the family member, friend, or companion where you're dealing with that emotional punching bag dynamic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people deal with us and they just accept that, regardless of the word flags and the signs, synchronicities, gut feelings, and intuition feelings from a Lord of the universe, that you need to change something, babies. At the end of the day, you can't force, you know, like, you can't force mama and papa, nobody to do the healing work within themselves. You can't force nobody out here, you know what I'm saying, to change themselves. You can't force that. That person has to work with the Lord of the universe and they themselves on elevating, growing, changing, and becoming a better man, a better girl, so that way they can't stop, you know, like, actually lashing out and projecting the bullshit out onto other people in a way to where it makes other people feel like it's an emotional punching bag. I'm telling you, people like that, babies, like I said, you know, they really are suffering from, like, a lot of different things. And it's a huge, numerous amount of things of what people be suffering from. But that still don't give them the right. You ain't saying that don't give them the green light ticket or whatever like that to treat people any old kind of way, because at the end of the day, my nigga, like, we all got a decision to make as an adult. So they gotta be the ones, you know, to follow their own guidance of what a Lord of the universe may be trying to guide in their lives through their intuition, through signs, synchronicities, and gut feelings, or what they need to heal and change in their own damn lives. You know? But you can't do that for them. You can't. You know? And one of the biggest forms of this, and I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not just in this form, but, you know, it's definitely in family dynamics, because family members be thinking that because you're like blood related, that it's okay. And at some point, it gets to a point where you have to know that you gotta stand up, and you gotta make sure that that person knows it's not okay to keep treating you like that. So again, no matter if you gotta cut their ass off completely, because that's what a Lord of the universe guided you to do, mama and papa, or you gotta put a serious boundary up to where maybe y'all are not as close anymore. Y'all are cordial, but y'all are not as close, because you just know that your energy ain't saying, like, your energy not on the same level. It's not on the same vibration. Your spirits are not on the same level or same vibration. You know, like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And the truth of the matter was, you know, once in a while, I know that could be very challenging, my loves, especially when it comes to family. You know, and that's why he said earlier, I'm not at all trying to get you on like fuck time when it comes to your family, like fuck your damn family. I'm not saying that at all. But we all know that everybody does not have the most perfect dynamics with the family. And sometimes, you know, you gotta learn to be okay with that. You gotta learn at the end of the motherfucking day to take like the higher route of what a Lord of the universe is guiding you to do, my loves, to protect your peace. At the end of the day, you can't continue to subject yourself to bullshit, or because these people at the end of the day are blood related to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. So it's not about like being petty with your family or getting into it with them and shit like that, but it's just about like you got to follow the divine guidance of what a Lord of the universe is guiding you to do when it comes to that family member. And don't just allow them to bitch you around and shit like that, or because they're your family. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You're an adult. You deserve motherfucking respect. Just like you know, should give that same respect to them. And if they can't respect that because of their own bullshit that they don't want to work on and their lives, then you gotta do what you gotta do for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do for you. And again, that's all categories that we talked about today. But really, I want to highlight family, because people really allow that shit to rock with a lot of people in their family that, you know, really treats them any old kind of way. And you don't be realizing, God, you know, as a dude, as a girl, how that really be affecting your mind, soul, spirit, energy, emotions inside, mama and papa. You know? So you gotta be really careful with that. And same thing, you know, with those friendships, you know, those companions. You gotta really protect your energy, baby. And that's not some well-ass shit. That's not on no like cliche shit, no, that's some real G shit. You got to protect your energy and your peace at all costs. But notice what I said. You got to protect it at the end of the day. You know? And the only way you can do that is by being more in control of your life when motherfucking shit like this get presented to you. Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying that people gonna be perfect out here. But you just don't need to keep dealing with us if this is like a well consistent pattern that a lower God has shown you that keeps happening in your life. You know? Hell no. You could still be a good person and be the type of dude, the type of girl where, you know, you have a good spirit, a good heart, or whatever like that for people without allowing people to take advantage of it, you know, to where they think it's okay to treat you like that. Rather, again, if it's on a conscious or subconscious level, it don't matter. But either way, it just does not need to be where you don't be firm and protecting your energy and your peace for motherfuckers like that. So I'm telling you, you already know, sure. Like, if you bond through it, like, people, they'll think that shit is, they'll just think that shit is green, and that shit not green at the end of the day. And one of the biggest things with people like this, when they do this, they love to deflect. That's one of the main problems. They love to deflect, gaslight your ass. You know what I'm saying? Make it seem like that you crazy. They love to do that because they don't want to take a look at the motherfucking person in the mirror of what the hell is going on with themselves. For why they keep treating people like that. You know? So that's when it goes back to the same thing that we keep talking about. These people have things that they have to work on within themselves. With a Lord of the universe, they got things that they need to work on with a Lord of the universe, and that's okay because nobody's perfect. So if they got shit they need to work on, then okay, but they need to be actively working on that. And if they deciding not to, and they're deciding to just keep up this persona of like they can keep treating people like this, and one of those people are you, then you know, mama and papa, what the logo the universe is really showing you. So take all the motherfucking rose-petal glasses, babies, and look at the truth. And I know that the truth may not be what you really want to see in that moment when it's your family, your homegirl, homeboy, or somebody that you are in some form of like companionship with. But I'm telling you, the more you allow that shit to go on, it gets worse. It gets worse, babies. So make sure that, you know, you are really listening to a lower God, the universe, the most high. At the end of the day, if you're on that path, you know, baby girls, fellas, we're sure you really trying to do better for yourself, or you want better for yourself, or you're seeking to do that for yourself, you got to make sure that you are protecting your energy, your peace, your mind, your soul. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit. You gotta make sure that you're doing whatever the hell that you need to do as a girl to protect that at the end of the day. And allowing this type of fuck-ass energy to be up in your energy. It's not what's up. You know, like, and that's what's about, because energy transfers, my nigga. So that energy gonna start transferring to you and manifesting in your life and different kind of ways, because you keep allowing that person to be in your life, real close to you and shit like that. So it's important, babies, like, for wow, do what you have to do. Pay attention to what Allah, God, the universe are showing you. And don't allow people out here to keep spewing that energy onto you and using you as an emotional punching bag. So I love you, mama, papa, so much. Love you, babies, so much. Please like this video so that we, our channel, can continue to grow, my loves. Comment below, babies. Let me know if this is your situation. Have you experienced shit like this, you know, like currently or anything, or have you went through shit like that shit in the past, like I said, with your family member, friend, or a companion? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic, and check out my playlist too, babies, because I have so many topics in there that you could really benefit from. So definitely check it out, because there's mad shit in there you ain't saying that you could really vibe to, lesson to. So definitely check out the playlist. And pretty soon I'm going to be having a lot of new stories that do get introduced to my channel. Babies, there's gonna be new stories that you can actually watch. So it's not just going to be the podcast, not just only listening to the podcast, but sure, you know, like, you're gonna be able to watch me, mama and papa, for wow. And it's gonna be mad different things. You know, we gonna be laughing, cooking the shits, advice given, but beyond just that type of stuff, it's gonna be like a lot of different things that do got introduced to the channel. So definitely stay tuned, mama and papa. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen, so go ahead and follow me, my loves, because I would love to have you a part of AmaniSharifah Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, babies, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.